It's one of my most fun. I think it's one of the best places where developers, coaches, project managers can come together without ego and really start discussing the real issues. There's also a progressiveness to it, so you're not just passing on known things, you can also push the boundaries and people receive that and do something with it, so it's quite responsive. You better know your stuff. If you're going to speak at QCon, you've got to know your stuff, because they listen, they interact, and they'll let you know if they're not happy, they'll challenge you, but also they'll take your concepts and they'll work with them further. It's very one-to-one, the attendees to speaker level of ability and so on. Anybody who's an attendee could probably do a talk. So peer-to-peer, it's a place of learning. It's quite flat. You don't really have your gods wandering through. And also it's more of a family atmosphere, so you often catch up with people and you learn from the ways that they do things and they'll be quite vocal to you. I think I'd recommend it because it allows you to be much more free-thinking, to be able to expand and also get really useful feedback for your own personal growth as a speaker. And so because it's so interactive, you can try things out, and the way that QCon is run, you can get their feedback pretty much the same day or as you come off the stage. And that stuff really helps you grow because it'll do to you what it did to me. So I just started attending QCon and I became incredibly inspired. But because the subjects are so diverse, it gives you a wider understanding of the scenarios that you can be in. So you don't just go in and find, Agile is fantastic. You'll also find that technology and various other ways of working are in existence and can influence something like Agile, for instance. So you have a more of a realistic hat on when you walk out of the conference. You haven't got a false expectation, I found the answer. What you found is a community of people that you can draw from and learn from as an attendee, and peers that you can engage with. I would recommend the QCon Open Spaces because it gives you a chance to work one-on-one with people of the same level of expertise as you, and also people that are a little bit higher expertise than you. And this gives you the opportunity to learn and go home with a ton of really good solutions that are contextually adapted to your situation. It's all very well and good that you can stand there and stare at somebody else and they tell you what's happening and how they've done it, but it's nothing like going up and asking a question and getting some seriously good and useful feedback that you can take back to work and do something constructive with. QCon to me is an opportunity to expand my horizons, to find practical skills and to turn problems into solutions and learning.